No Man's Sky was one of the most negatively reviewed games of all time, as it didn't live up to a lot of people's expectations, but these days it's kind of changed. There's mostly positive reviews if you look at the recent list, and I thought I'd jump in and see exactly what's changed in the game. So that's why I'm deciding to reinstall it and check things out again. Probably, 6 months after my last video on No Man's Sky? So anyway, we are logging into a brand new planet, and let's see what's new. I hear we got crafting now. You can do new bases, you have new vehicles, you have capital ships, all kinds of new stuff. And then they've also added more quests and interactions. Anyway, we are populating in real quick. We're on the planet of Babylagrimio. Anyway, interesting name. Let's see, normally when you start out, you got to repair your ship. At least that's how it used to be, and repair your multi-tool, all that kind of good stuff. So let's see what has changed in No Man's Sky several months later on. All right, we got our planet all rendered out. It looks like we got a pillar of gold in the future, in the distance rather. So we'll have to go check that out in a little while. But let's take a look at our surroundings here. We got all sorts of plant life, giant mushroom-looking stuff, and I don't see any creatures yet. But we can grab some initial resources. This is a new thing. Looks like we have to trade in some rusted metal to be able to open up these crates. So I guess we'll go ahead and do that. We'll do transfer items. I guess I have them in my ship right now. But let's go and see what we got on board. We got a Kovacs conversions cube, and that should be good for a trade once we do get our ship built. But I think probably most of this episode will just be getting everything back together and getting it back out into space flight. Alright, we got shielding shards. What else we got? Alright, let's see what we got to do. We'll jump inside real quick and see what is damaged exactly, what we need to fix. Looks like we got some Starship Auto Diagnostics. That's kind of brand new to this. I don't remember seeing that in the last time I played this. Must be sort of like a tutorial, I would think, for people who are just starting out. Alright, pulse engine offline, pilot multi-tool critically damaged. And it says I have woken near a crash ship. I can only assume it belongs to me. I have no memory of it. See, no sense of a before. The crash must have affected my memory somehow. And let's check out the log here. We got the auto diagnostic. Cool. All right. Let's see what else we got. Exosuit connected. Pilot should perform maintenance guidance available. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and do the repair ship guidance. And I know we're probably gonna have to work on getting the multi-tool fixed too. But at least this will hopefully help us find the resources and stuff we need to get everything back together. There's something of interest about 2 minutes away, I just noticed. Alright, looks like this is new. Looks like some of the crystals we have to have a better gun to mine. But we can still get our iron. So I'll go ahead and get that dug up, as we need this for the Karai cheats and stuff to repair the launching landing gear, and then also the pulse engine needs some of the iron. So we'll be digging this up. And let's see here. I also need to repair my scanner and my analysis visor. The analysis visor is actually what we use to get our credits and stuff by discovering new things. So it's kind of a nice passive way to bring in more credits. Alright, we got some carbon, and got the scanner fixed. Let's see, iron's fixed. Now the gun is pretty much as good as it will get for a little pea shooter. I'm probably not going to be trying to pick any fights with this thing. And we'll see about upgrading the gun as soon as we can. Alright, let's see. We'll start using our scanner here and collecting some cash. See what all this is called. It looks like they've added some new dialogue too, or some more information to the scanner. Alright, we are back in, and let's see. We got 4 Karai sheets made out of the iron we've been mining. So I got the landing gear fixed up, thank goodness. And let's see, pulse engine. We got to get some of that heridium, and I haven't seen any of that, so we're gonna have to do a little bit more searching. Iron's easy to find, and I've not had too much of a problem finding any carbon or the other resources needed. Just the heridium seems to be a bit elusive. We got our first creature here. Look at this thing. Look how small its head is. It's got a fat body and a little head. Whoa, that thing looks awesome. Reminds me of one of those demon dogs off Ghostbusters, sort of, only more colorful. And doesn't appear to be an angry animal, so that's good. It just looks deceivingly carnivorous with these tusks. All right, well, let's see. We need to find some more stuff, but this is kind of the first cool animal that we've run into. I know in the old No Man's Sky you could name everything, but I'm not going to bother with that right yet. We'll probably do all the naming later on. Zinc, this is for our suit. Alright, more crates that take junk. Let's rusted metal at least to get them open. Gra-gra. Alright, well, hopefully that will be worth some cash. Haven't found anything super useful out of these yet. Mostly just sellable items, but they take up a whole slot, so that's kind of an issue. Alright, so earlier when we first got on the planet, I noticed we had that giant pillar of gold. I decided to go over there, and we're going to take like 500 of this with us. Because I know the gold will sell for a reasonable amount of cash. And hopefully we can use it for better parts and stuff for our ship once we do get it out of off this planet. Alright, let's go and mine. You can also make a little shelter out of the gold here. There we go. Alright, I got 500, just about. There we go, 500. And we'll probably send that to our ship, as we still got to find the elusive resource of Heridium. Now, I understand there's a new way to find resources. Basically, you can build a more intense scanner, and so I'll probably do that here in a little bit. Let's see, have we already saw this one? This looks slightly different than the other evil dog-like creature. They're very similar. At least they're not carnivorous, okay? It's like part pig, part giant dog with big forearms. It's been working out. Alright, let's go check out this little settlement I came across, see if anybody's home, and we could also save our game for the first time. Not a bad idea. And it's official. We got our first save here at the Aspen's Plains. Store point. Okay, we'll up our health. That was timely. There we go. Alright, so I can now build the signal booster. That's the device I was talking about. This and some of these other things here, like the save point, are brand new to the game. And let's see what my options are as far as finding things. Looks like the Sentinel wasn't too happy about that. But he's not attacking, so that's good. Get away! Get away, you pest! Alright, what do we got nearby as far as Heridium? That's what I really want to find out. Looks like you can also do a drop pod. Oh, that's kind of cool. So maybe resources, habitable base, a monolith. These are things you can find on the map. But we're looking for those resources to get the ship fixed. And there it is. Alright, looks like we got a trek, because that didn't look like it was nearby at all. So we're going to be doing a little bit of walking here in the immediate future. Probably got a good No Man's Sky mile to go trek over there. We got a pretty interesting looking cave too, but let's head over that direction and see what we can find on our trek to get the elusive resources to get our ship finished up. Alright, on my way I noticed we had another strange looking little base module over here. I've been walking for a little bit, but I haven't seen one that's just basically a single module just sitting there. It looks a little bit different than the other bases I normally encounter, so I figured let's check it out. Looks like it's all red inside too, which is a little ominous. It looks like an enemy base or something, I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. We got a Mondi base. Looks like it's got some kind of interactive thing here. Let's check this out. Alright, so home planet registration mainframe. Okay. Oh, we can claim this. So I guess maybe this is the new base modules you can find. So I'm going to go ahead and claim this, as we might as well. We just kind of ran across it. And I'm sure we could change it later if we want to, but why not? Alright, well that's a little bit more consoling. At least it's not going to stay intruder red. Alright, we also got somebody inside here. I didn't notice him when I came in. Alright. Architect. Alright, we'll see what this guy has. Says the life force stand in the home uninvited, bearing blueprints of structures and augmentations that might be valuable to my base. Well, let's see exactly what he's got, I guess. Be kind of interesting. This is a brand new thing to No Man's Sky. We didn't have anything like base building back when I first started playing the game. And look at all this stuff. We got biodome, curved cupidoid roof, glass cupidoid roof, all kinds of cool stuff. And it's all pretty expensive. 25,000 some credits for most of this stuff. Oh, here's some stuff that's a little cheaper. Oh, we even got nip plants. Alright. Pyramid roofs, different color lights. Oh, this is very customizable. That's pretty cool. I'll definitely enjoy checking this out. You can make a pretty elaborate, neat-looking base. Which definitely adds to the game for me. I really like construction-style games where you make something and will compete. But in this case, I guess we're just making a giant station of some sort, or a base on the planet. Hopefully we can make a trading post. And I'll have to dink around with building here a little bit more soon. What do we got here? We got a base terminus teleporter. Well, that's interesting. So I guess you can now teleport to, what, different space stations? Says it's offline. Well, I'll have to definitely check this out. And we can also rename the base. Maybe you guys can leave some suggestions down in the comment below of what we can name our first base here. But very interesting. I still got to go get that resource, though. We got to get our ship fixed up. So I'm going to continue on. I think after we get the ship fixed, we'll fly back over here and maybe set some stuff up around the base. So we'll head back on our way. Alright, there it is. It took a long time. With all the little crevices and crevasses and caves, it was a long trek to get over here. But thank goodness we got our jetpack working. And that definitely saved some time, because just on foot by itself without being able to fly, it would have taken a long time to get over here. I mean, look at this planet. It's all these little cave nooks here. And if you don't have something to jump up over this sills of the side, you're going to be walking a long time to find the route to climb up on top of these hills. So there we go. Let's see if we can get over there real quick, and we'll start mining this Herdium. And it's pretty interesting looking planet, though. I like this as far as the layout. Alright, so our inventory is full. We end up getting an extra 500 of this Herdium, and I'm taking it back over to the starship. I just got extra because I don't want to come back if we need it for anything else, any other components and crafting stuff that we can do after we get the ship fixed up. As it seems especially rare here on this planet. So anyway, we'll head back in that general direction. Alright, we're getting close. What the heck was that? I just got smacked by a plant. I think that's the first hostile thing we've come across on this planet. Let's see, it's called the Uturium Chlorophylla. And now it's dead. Alright, what did we just get? We got another milestone. And it's probably for walking our butts off, I'm guessing. Yep. Ambulatory. Traveled 7,500 U. Well, I'm not sure exactly how that relates to in miles, but it was quite a long way. Alright, here we go. Let's hop on back down. Probably back at the ship, and I think we got everything we need now to fix up the components. Let's hope so, at least, because that was a long trek to go get that stuff. Alright, we'll jump inside our ship and see if we can get those pulse engines fixed up. Alright, see if I remember how to do this. There we go. We got everything fixed. Now we just got to get some fuel for this. It looks like it takes iron to get this thing off the ground. And we also probably need to power up our launch thruster. Oh, looks like we already have the stuff for that, so we're good there. Let's just go find some iron real quick, and we'll get out of here. Alright, we got the iron, and everything's fueled back up. I guess let's fly over to the base and see what we can do over there real quick before we head off planet and see what else is in the solar system out this way. I'd like to try to build a little bit, and let's see if I'm skilled enough here to land this thing without smacking myself into the ground and killing myself instantly. Alright, seems we got the basics of flight down. Didn't forget everything. Alright, so let's check out this new module system. Come in here real quick, and I was looking around our neighborhood, and I noticed we got some giant dinosaur in the future. It's the first big creature I've really come across. It looks super carnivorous, but it looks like it's another passive mob, so it just looks neat. Maybe we can make it our personal pet. Oh, look at this thing. Definitely looks like some kind of like T-Rexian dinosaur-like thing, or Allosaurus. That's a little more fancy in the skin tones. All right, well, that's interesting. We're deciding to set up base near the only dinosaur we've seen so far. So let's see exactly what we can build here. I've already added on one little extension off the side. It was just a couple hundred to make this part. And now I'm thinking about adding another main room off the hallway. So it just kind of goes like this, pops up, and then you just place it wherever it goes green. And let's see how this goes here. Hopefully we can build something for some more merchants. I understand you can also set up a merchant for building land vehicles and stuff like that. We'll come inside real quick and see what exactly we got out of that. So it's going to be pretty barren, I think. You have to actually build out the internal components, like the different NPC stations and stuff, separately. You can do windows, lights, all kinds of stuff. But for right now, we just have the iron, so we're going to keep it kind of simple. But definitely I'm going to add some stuff in here. I think something for the land vehicle port would be pretty cool. And if I can make a vendor shop of some sort too, that would be great. And maybe a couple launch pads for some different spaceships. Looks like we got a way to transfer between different bases. Is that what this is? What did it say again? I'm trying to get it to pop up. Previous base item cache. Oh, interesting. So if you set up a base on another star, I guess you can use this to grab the things you have stored in your current base. Well, good lord, it's almost been 17 minutes in this episode. I think I'm going to go ahead and we'll wrap things up here. If you guys have not yet, please like the video. I appreciate that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this second chance here at playing No Man's Sky. It does look a lot more promising, and I am liking it more than the first time around. And I'm happy that Hello Games didn't completely give up on this and just say screw it. So anyway, props to Hello Games for continuing on the game, and thank you guys very much for watching. I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Later.